They say never meet your heroes. But what if your life's biggest bully is about to frame you for looting their graves? Right before he kills you. Meet Minato, a good kid, a failed hunter, and currently, the perfect scapegoat. His bully, Kaisei, spells it out with a sickening smile. Poor little guy, so disappointed at failing to become a hunter, that he stole the treasure of his own beloved heroes and then went missing. A perfect tragic story. But how do we get here? Let's rewind 300 years. Boom, the Tower of Monsters appeared, spitting out nightmares that pushed humanity to the brink. Dragons, beasts, you name it. The world was burning, and all hope seemed lost. But then, they appeared, a group of people known as the Progenitors, the first generation of transcendence. They repelled the monsters, destroyed the tower, and saved the world. They were legends. Fast forward to the present, and our boy, Minato, is their #1 fanboy. He dreams of becoming a hero just like them, strong, revered, a name etched in history. He spent his entire childhood in the shrine's library, reading their tales over and over. Fate even gave him a sign. The mark of a transcendent appeared on his hand, proof that he was chosen. Except reality hit him with a truck. The hunter qualification exam. He failed. Again, the only one in his entire class. That mark was less useful than a bruise. It was the biggest joke in school. And then there's this guy, Kaisei Hizaki. A-grade hunter, school prodigy, the whole package. Oh, and he's also been Minato's personal bully since forever. This dude is a master of PR, acting like a saint in front of cameras while treating our boy like his personal ATM and punching bag. A textbook hypocrite. So when Kaisei graciously offers Minato a retest at the Shrine of Progenitors, our boy is suspicious, but he goes for it. This could be his last chance, after all. I'm going to pass this time. I swear. Oh, you sweet summer child. You have no idea. The result? Surprise. It wasn't a retest. It was a grave robbery. Kaisei and his crew are here to loot the hero's tomb for relics they can sell for a fortune. And poor Minato, the only true believer here, was just the ticket to get inside. You bastards. Minato is furious. He can take the bullying, but he can't stand his heroes being desecrated. He charges in, trying to play the hero and stop them. It's the first time he's ever fought back. It ends badly. One punch is all it takes to shatter his reality. Framed, beaten, and now tossed into the water to drown. So long, Kaisei says, without a hint of remorse. As Minato's consciousness fades, this is it. This is how his life ends. A nobody, a failure, a scapegoat. All that effort for nothing. But as he sinks into the abyss, something calls to him. No, not something, everything. Lights appear all around him. It's the spirits of the 106 progenitors. His heroes. He could be just the vessel we've been awaiting. They offer him a choice. Choose one of us, boy, they say, and we shall grant you power beyond your wildest dreams. The Sword Saint? The Grand Magus? The Alchemist? Endless paths to greatness, any one of which would rewrite his destiny. But Minato? He's done being weak. He's done being stepped on. He looks at the 106 legends before him and says the most insane, greedy thing imaginable. I want all of your power. Give it to me. Kids make choices. This guy wants the whole damn buffet. The spirits are shocked. Some are pissed. That's not possible. Such insolence. But our boy doesn't care about their excuses. All of you, get inside me right now. He tries to forcibly absorb all 106 spirits, and the world itself seems to break as a cataclysmic surge of power erupts. A pillar of light erupts into the sky, and before Kaisei and his goons can even celebrate, they see something impossible. The loser who is supposed to be fish food, Minato, is climbing back out of the water, and the look in his eyes has changed. You think you can fight us with a twig? The goons laugh. Their answer is the slash of a legendary swordmaster. A single branch moves faster than their eyes can see. Impossible. You didn't even recite the spell. Their answer is the silent magic of the Grand Magus, summoning lightning with but a single word. He's not just Minato anymore. He now holds the souls of 106 legends within his very being. His story of failure is over. A new one is about to begin, the story of the strongest transcendent. On the battlefield between life and death, logic and reason don't always apply. It was only for a brief moment, but the kid tried something that neither me nor that guy had ever thought of before. Let's see if you can block this. This rookie, Minato, the boy who should have been toast, he didn't defend, he didn't run. He unlocked a whole new path. But let's rewind a bit. This so-called fight was actually a test, a trial to see if he was worthy of the power he now wields. And honestly, he was failing. Damn it, I wasn't strong enough to even hit him. Faced with absolute power, he was about to be crushed. But in that final moment of freefall, a hand reached out. The blonde kid, one of the progenitors, flashes a mischievous grin. You passed. Our boy is completely lost. He just got his, but handed to him. Wait, I passed. Ah, you don't even remember? I'm so offended. I might have given you a few bonus points for those mid-fight combos. But more importantly, you managed to dodge my last attack. The whole school is in an uproar. Everyone saw the insane battle. Minato, the former nobody, actually managed to land a hit on the legendary Midori Ichihara. One of the progenitors, a gentle, dark-haired woman, heals his completely wrecked arm, a look of approval in her eyes. With the test over, Minato works up the courage to ask a practical question. Do I get anything for passing? The question earns him a sharp side-eye from their female companion. But the blonde pretty boy seems to have expected this. He gave a cryptic smile. How about I come over to your place tonight? We can discuss the options I'll give you and our real enemy. Our real enemy? The progenitors destroyed the tower a long time ago. Now, hunters mostly just slay the odd monster that escapes from a dimensional rift. Minato thought that was all there was to it. But now, he knows something's wrong. His mind is pulled into a strange space where all 106 legends are gathered, just watching him. The pressure is suffocating. Were you deciding who's going to take over my body? Filled with fear and anxiety, Minato finally gets home. Ding dong. He rings the bell, but is met with dead silence. A terrible feeling washes over him. He bolts upstairs. The hallway is a mess, and the air is thick with the smell of blood. And then he sees her, the figure on the floor. Montak, MOM. A strange, long-haired man is sitting at his dining table, devouring the dinner his mom made for him. What did you do to my mom? The man grins, a cruel and condescending smile. Hey, watch your tone, kid. The name's Goro Haitani, S-grade hunter. Midori sent me to pick you up. As for your mom, she was getting in the way. Rage instantly eclipses reason. He remembers how his mother raised him alone after his father's death. How she scrimped and saved, always giving him the best, always encouraging him with a gentle smile. That tonkatsu on the table was meant to be his celebration for passing his exam. And now, I asked you, what you did to my MOM. His answer is a merciless blow. The power of an S-grade hunter is on a completely different level. Ah, look at you, glaring at me like that. Aren't you adorable? It seems Goro has a progenitor of his own dwelling inside him. The apothecary sovereign, Warrentine. I poison her. If you're lucky, she might only have some mild side effects after she recovers. Goro licks his lips like a viper. And now it's your turn. Goro savors his prey's fear. He explains his philosophy. Take what matters most to someone, hold them hostage, and turn them into an obedient puppet. Deadly poison begins to spread through Minato's body, purple cracks appearing on his skin. My poison damages the neural system to the point that you can't even move, leaving you to die slowly in terror and disorientation. It looks like it's all over. But then, a voice echoes in his mind. That Hapkido technique just now, that belonged to Hyoma Kodo, the hand of God. Another voice follows. Just as I thought, he copied it after seeing it only once. The Bane of Hordes, Riichiro Hinoki. The Azure Death Spear, Kulki Shima. The Marksman of Many Bows, Moljith. The names of legends, one after another, resonate within him. Minato read the stories of the progenitors so many times, he had them all memorized. His greatest wish was to be just like them. And now, they're all inside him. Fear? It means nothing compared to his resolve to protect his mom. In other words, there's absolutely no reason for me to be afraid of you. The fight ignites again, but this time, it's a completely different story. The legendary fist, Tak Wong. The flash foot, Eilerson. Dragon Claw, Rowan. The Mage of Truth, Molestius. One legendary technique after another is unleashed through Minato's body. Goro's playful cruelty turns to shock, then to utter, panicked disbelief. How is this possible? How can he be unaffected by my poison? How does he know all these moves? Goro is broken. His pride and joy, his poison, his S-grade power. It's all a joke in front of this kid. And inside Minato, the progenitors are going wild. They only lent him their power once, yet he copied all their physical and magical skills. Isn't this absolutely thrilling? By the time Midori and his companion arrive, the fight is already over. Goro Haitani, the S-grade hunter, is lying on the ground like a stray dog. Amazing. I knew you had it in you. The blonde boy applauds enthusiastically. Minato's first thought is to rush home and check on his mom. Thankfully, the companion of the apothecary sovereign, another progenitor, created an antidote just in time. His mom is safe. With the misunderstanding cleared up, Midori formally extends an invitation to Minato. Your son has enormous potential. Under my guidance, he'll develop into an excellent hunter. Minato's mother, that strong woman, dries her tears and gives a deep bow. I'll be leaving him in your care. The time to leave finally comes. His mother's reminders are trivial and warm, from don't sleep with your stomach exposed to make sure to wash colored clothes separately. Once in the car, Minato opens the lunchbox his mom packed. On top of the tonkatsu, written in sauce, are 2 words. Good luck. He can't hold back the tears anymore. The car drives on, finally stopping before a magnificent building. This is a top-secret government agency, a place only a select few elite transcendents can join. The Counter-Prophecy Unit, or CPU for short. Welcome to headquarters. He's greeted by several pairs of eyes, curious, indifferent, and a little hostile. A new story has just begun.